to talk about type 2 diabetes. Of course, we've known, gosh, for 70 years that type 2 diabetes is a simple mineral deficiency disease. The doctors want you to believe it's genetic, and everything they do, and in fact, they're looking for the genes, and they've found the genes and so forth. This is a simple mineral deficiency disease. They want to treat with insulin because then they'll make $750,000 over the years with the leg amputations and the blindness and the cardiovascular disease and everything else that's associated with chronic uncontrolled diabetes. And it's simple to get rid of in anywhere from 2 weeks to 6 weeks. Very simple to get rid of. And I want everybody to get a hold of that series of books, Hell's Kitchen. The subtitle is The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of Obesity, Type 2 Diabetes, and the Metabolic Syndrome. Get a hold of the book, Rare Earths Ventures, and the trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Less Variable Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy. They all come at this different ways. Hell's Kitchen that tells you what to do about it, and the actual history and actual cause of mineral deficiencies of type 2 diabetes. And then the Rare Earth Ventures goes into the mineral deficiencies that cause it. Trilogy of books gives you the clinical approach to preventing and reversing type 2 diabetes. And, of course, I like the healthy blood sugar pack from Youngevity to deal with it. They take one healthy blood sugar pack per 100 pounds of body weight per month. It's a full dose of everything per 100 pounds of body weight. You divide whatever the calculated dose is, half at breakfast, half at dinner, based on your body weight. Take your fasting blood sugar every morning before you medicate yourself, whether you're on pills or insulin or both. And if you're a type 2 diabetic, you can expect your blood sugar to begin to drop very rapidly. And within, again, 2 to 6 weeks, most people actually show a significant drop in their blood sugar, their A1C hemoglobin, and they're able to wean themselves off of medication within a couple of months. And you're an ex-diabetic at that point because it is a simple mineral deficiency disease. I'll see anybody in court on that one. And, of course, this is so simple that once you've seen it done, you can deal with it. And you know more than a medical doctor about type 2 diabetes. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, and they just assume that they're ignorant. Their ignorance doesn't mean they're stupid. It just means that they're uninformed. They don't know. And so I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, because if they know what I've just taught you, that means they are criminals. That means they are doing what's called insurance fraud, which is a federal crime. And so, again, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and just assume that they're ignorant and they just don't know this stuff. But you need to take care of yourself. If we depend on doctors, guess what? They're going to break America financially. Particularly diabetes and obesity are the two things that are just driving everybody to bankruptcy. 85% of bankruptcies in America is due to medical problems. And guess what? We can eliminate type 2 diabetes in just a few weeks. America could be the first country that's diabetes-free, type 2 diabetes-free, and use the same process for type 1 diabetes, but you're never able quite to get them totally off of insulin because they don't make any. They'll always need a little bit, but it makes their life better, or their quality of life better. But type 2 diabetes, which is the majority of diabetes, is easy to prevent, easy to eliminate. People say, well, it's been in every generation of my family for the last 6 generations. How can you say it's not genetic? Well, it's because if you have it in generation after generation after generation, that means two things. Number one, probably everybody in your family is gluten intolerant, and the women are passing it on to their kids through the cord blood and or breast milk. And all you have to do is get everybody on a gluten-free diet, get on the healthy blood sugar pack, 1 per 100 pounds of body weight, divide up your calculated dose, half at breakfast, half at dinner. Again, take your fasting blood sugar before you medicate yourself in the morning, and you'll be able to very quickly wean yourself down and off of your medication if you're type 2 diabetic. This is a very simple thing, and I just waggle my finger at endocrinologists, and I mean, I've got some people, people who own very large medical laboratories who are having trouble following the endocrinologist's directions, and they have 3 PhDs in medical chemistry. These are not silly, dumb people. And in just a few months, 3 months, I was able to get their blood sugar down to normal, their A1C hemoglobin below the upper normal limits, and within a year, I mean, they were just like totally diabetes-free, and it's an amazing thing. And so we do a lot of things together. This is a very simple disease to eliminate, very simple disease to prevent. And everybody in your family, even if they have type 2 diabetes, should be able to wean down off their medication, go to the stage of called ex-diabetic. And we have lots of people, thousands of people, literally every month who become an ex-diabetic simply because they follow these simple directions. Again, get a hold of that book, Hell's Kitchen. The subtitle is The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of Obesity, Type 2 Diabetes, and the Metabolic Syndrome. Get Rare Earths Bin Cures. It teaches you all the mineral deficiencies that are associated with and produce type 2 diabetes. The trilogy books give you the clinical approach to identifying, diagnosing yourself. You can do all your own blood sugar tests. The trilogy books, especially the home laboratory chapters in the book Let's Play Doctor. And then, of course, I love the Healthy Blood Sugar Pack. It is a laser to deal with type 2 diabetes and also type 1 diabetes, but you can't expect to get the same result with that because type 1s don't make any insulin, where type 2 diabetics can make like 10 times more insulin than non-diabetic. And, of course, if you're on statin drugs that lower your cholesterol, guess what? You have a 52% increase in chance of getting type 2 diabetes if you use statin drugs. Stay away from statin drugs and reduce your risk of type 2 diabetes by 52%.